contractor of the first building?
As far as I know, it is Alpha and Omega Construction, Your Honor.
What about the second building?
Mr. Chair, the resource speaker is incompetent to answer that. The right office will.
Akala ko ba continuing objection ka na lang?
That's why I am again.
Do you want
continuing-
to proceed?
No, Mr. Chair. My point, Mr. Chair, is that
Please address the chair. Please address the chair. Do not directly engage each other.
Mr. Chair, I'm addressing my continuing objection to
We will
the chair, Mr. Chair.
suspend this hearing for another date if you cannot control yourselves.
I'm in a very cool manner, Mr. Chair. I'm raising only.
I already ruled that we noted your objection. It's the same objection.
No, another point, Mr. Chair. I
Yes.
said
What is that point?
the resource speaker, where the author has asked the question, is incompetent to answer. The right office to answer that is the DPWH, because it is on record that it is the DPWH that implements the project, Mr. Chair.
Let's give him latitude. Let's propound those objections when we are in inquiry phase. Maybe in the next hearing, will be given the right to object in the line of questioning. This is just to let the members appreciate the evidence and the allegations. We cannot appreciate by having interruptions every 5 minutes, Mr. Honorable Deputy Speaker. We are not even in the inquiry phase. We are just, as you requested, we are in the preliminary determination. So let's give him latitude. How can one paint a painting if every 2 minutes somebody is throwing mud on the painting? That is what is happening now in analogy. That is what is happening now. So please give him. It's his style. The style is Marcoleta style. When it's Oaminal style, I will let you speak also, uninterrupted. Okay? Can we proceed, sir?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I'm just raising my position on
Noted,
the way
sir.
how we're going on is not in accordance to what I interpret with the rules. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, thank you.
Chair.
Salamat po, Mr. Chair. Akala ko kasi kung mga court administrator para madali, kilala naman niya kung sino yung contractor. Napakasimpleng tanong lang eh. Oh, sabi niya, in building 1, Alpha and Omega. What about the second building, Mr. City Prosecutor, Mr. City Administrator? Kasi alam na sagot. Second building,
It's
Mindanao Rock, di ba?
Construction, Your Honor.
O, di ba? O what
Mindanao
about the cluster housing in Malaubang?
That I'm not aware, Your Honor, because it
Okay.
is not.
DPWH, hindi ba Alpha and Omega contractor din ito?
Mr. Representative of DPWH Region 10 or District Engineering Office, please answer. Who is the contractor of the Malauban project?
In my record, Mr. Chair, it is still Alpha and Omega Construction Development.
Please confirm, DPWH. Anybody in Zoom? They are well represented in Zoom. Please answer. Of the third project.
Yeah, yes, sir. For the Malaubang project, it is Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation.
Thank you.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Question to Alpha and Omega contractor. I think he's at Zoom. Comsec.
Alpha Omega representative, please answer the questions of the yes, Marcoleta.
Are you there?
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Uh,
Good morning. Kanino
yes, sir.
ba yung nagrenta ng heavy equipment in constructing the first building in Ozamis City?
Nag-rent po tayo sa DL Enterprises po, Your Honor.
Ano po?
Sa DL Enterprises po, sir.
DL Enterprises.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. When did you receive the notice of award?
The notice of award was issued on September 10, 2019 po, Your
September 10.
Honor.
2019, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the notice to proceed was received on September 23, 2019. Is that correct?
Yes, Your
Yes.
Honor.
I have all these documents. When did you
Yes.
actually commence construction of the first building?
May 5 po, Your Honor.
Huh?
May
May
5,
5.
2020 po, Your Honor.
Year.
Sorry po.
What year?
2020.
Okay. The notice to proceed is September 23, 2019, and you actually commenced construction in May 2020. There is a delay of 8 months. Will you explain that?
We were issued a suspension order on October 28, 2019 po, Your Honor.
Why?
Land
Dahil hindi pa available ang area. Is that correct?
Correct po, Your Honor.
Okay. Because the city government is yet to file an expropriation complaint in January 18, 2020. You know that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Who is the project engineer doon sa Building 1? What is the name?
Who will be answering that question po, Your Honor?
Ano yon?
Is that question to Alpha Omega po or to the
Sino
DPWH?
yung project engineer ng Building 1 sa Lamaan?
Si Engineer Jed Peñas of DPWH po, Your Honor.
Did you get that? Engineer
Jed Peñas po.
Jet Peñas.
Opo.
Nakuha mo, Comsec? How did you prepare the location before the actual construction of the building took place? Paano, siyempre, prepare mo yung area. Sabi mo, wala pang area. So, paano mo pin-repair? Paano nagkaroon ng area?
It was cleared before we were to
How did you
mobilize po.
clear the area? Is it not that there are residents and the houses and dwellings of the residents were demolished?
When we went there on
Just another point of order, Mr. Chair. On
Ito
the
na naman tayo,
jurisdiction
Mr.
of
Chair.
on this particular issue. I
Ito
would
na
just
naman
like to know,
tayo.
Mr. Chair, because under our role, the jurisdiction of the
I
good
am
government is
asking,
only
Mr. Chair, the contractor. I am
government
not asking
officials
DS Oaminal.
and employees.
DS Oaminal is out of order,
And
Mr. Chair.
the one that is being-
Let me speak, DS Oaminal and DS Marcoleta. The ruling of the chair is like in the Sandigan Bayan, if there is a case and it involves at least one government officials, all private respondents are part of that case. So they are part of this case because he's the contractor of the project. So he can be asked questions.
That's why, Mr. Chair, are we now in the states where there is case that is being?
No.
We are still in
It's
the
not a case.
build-up.
We're established. We keep on repeating that we give him leeway. Please give him leeway.
Okay, Mr.
Sir.
I'm just raising, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
as
sir.
part of the procedure.
Thank you, sir.
Why
Thank you.
private persons are now being.
Yes, it's like in the
interpolated when
you're
there is
familiar
no-
with how the Sandigan Bayan
Yes.
and Ombudsman accept complaints and accept
Yes,
the
Mr. Chair,
charges.
if it is already found in the informations that a private person has been in conspiracy with public
Yes,
officials.
we're not even in the step one, and
Yeah, that is
we're
in the
trying to
Sandigan
ferret out
Bayan.
the truth.
That's why I'm asking, Mr. Chair, if we are already on that stage, because there is already now a private persons being interpolated.
He's an invited
here.
guest in the list of invitees that was issued out on invitation on January 25.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chair. I am just manifesting my
Thank you.
point. to that
Noted.
particular matter.
Noted, sir.
So, representative from Alpha Omega,
Yes, Your
can you
Honor.
please explain to us how you finally cleared the area?
We were issued a notice to resume on May 4, 2020 po, Your Honor. So when we went back,
You are not answering the question. How did you finally clear the area to make way for the construction?
when we were in the area po, Your Honor, it was already
Kaya
cleared
nga,
po.
you demolish the houses of the residents. Is that correct?
No po, Your Honor.
Okay. Di ba?
Hindi po, hindi po.
Eh, paano ka nakapagtayo? Eh, mayroong mga bahay doon.
Pag-resume namin po, Your Honor, it was already cleared na po, Your Honor.
Na-clear na lang. Biglang ang mga bahay biglang nawala. Ganun ba 'yon?
Hindi
You
naman
did
po,
not
Your
know-
Honor.
You did not know that the residents were demolished, Mr. Contractor? Did you
Hindi
not
po,
know
Your
that?
Honor.
No.
Did you
No,
not
Your
know
Honor.
that? You're supposed to be the contractor. Kaya hindi ka makapag-proceed, kaya meron kang 8 months na delay dahil nga hindi pa ready yung area. Hindi mo alam kung paano naging ready?
We were informed that they voluntarily demolished po, Your Honor.
You were informed that they were voluntary demolished. Nakita mo ba yung showing kanina nung mga video clips?
Hindi
Is
po
that
site
your
namin yun, Your
voluntary?
Honor.
Did you see the video clips?
Yes,
The
Your
three of
Honor.
them. You call that voluntary?
Hindi po site namin yun, Your Honor.
I know, but is that voluntary? Kasi sinasabi mo voluntary, hindi mo pala alam ngayon, nagsasabi ka voluntary. Okay. Comsec. Will you please show the slides para makita natin yung mga slides 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Technical service, please show slides 5, 6, 7, and 8.
I want you to, teka, sandali lang. I want you to see, Mr. Chair, can I stand up? I will just show this.
You can point on the screen, DS Marcoleta.
Merong logo. HSO. This is Henry S. Oaminal. Okay? Lahat po doon, you can see.
Mr. Chair, again, I raise a point of personal and collective privilege because the name of this representation has again mentioned as
Yes,
part
sir.
of the
Please
presentation of
proceed.
evidence.
Your name has indeed been mentioned.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I object to the presentation of
May I know the objection, Mr. Chair?
What is your
What is your objection?
what is your objection?
I was about to state my objection, Mr. Chair, and I
That's
wasn't
why.
able.
It's sabihin mo.
DS
I
Marcoleta,
was
let the
interrupted.
chair rule on the objection. What's your objection?
My objection, Mr. Chair, is the presentation of DS Marcoleta on mentioning my name that on that particular initial that he is citing in his video presentation.
So, Mr. Chair, may I know if the
No, let's ask the resource person to explain what
Yes.
does HSO mean. You ask the contractor.
what does the
Mr. Chair, the
No.
contractor-
That is my ruling that he asked the contractor. What does HSO mean?
No, Mr. Chair, it is my name that has been mentioned. So it is not the contractor who could answer about this representation.
No.
About my
I'm
name.
saying that he inferred. He is inferring that the HSO stands for your name. Now we will get somebody to certify or clarify what does HSO stand for and why is it in all the vehicles on the site.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, even the vehicle presentation, it is just a presentation of a vehicle. It does not indicate that that vehicle is on the side that he is referring to. That is very clear in the picture, Mr. Chair. And then immediately conclude and immediately identify that that initial pertains to my name. That's why I'm raising an objection that it should be straightened out of the record, Mr. Chair.
finish? Mr. Chair, may I have the floor?
I'll rule first before I give the floor to you. My ruling is it cannot be stricken out because it is just, we have not even been on the inquiry phase. We are just determining and appreciating the allegations and the evidence and the facts. So I'm instructing DS Marcoleta to avoid mentioning the name, as I told you 10 minutes ago, of DS Henry Oaminal. Please propound all questions to the resource persons to ferret out the truth, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kasi ang nangyayari dito, nagtatakipan. Yung contractor, sabi niya, nagrenta na lang siya. You remember, I asked him how many equipment did he transport from Luzon to Mindanao. Ang sabi niya, nagrenta. Pagkatas tinanong ko kung kanino nagrenta, may sinabi siyang contractor. Pero yung lumilitaw, Mr. Chair, ito logo ng company ng DS. Ayokong banggitin ang pangalan na palaging nag-i-interrupt.
Mr. Chair,
O hindi ko binabanggit ang
No,
pangalan
but
mo.
I raise the point, the proper presentation, Mr. Chair, the vehicle presented does not indicate that it is in the site, Mr. Chair. That's why it's very incompetent also for the private
please,
person that is
Just
being
proceed.
asked.
Let's proceed to another matter. Let us not highlight
We should lay down the basis.
equipment. Let us not highlight the equipment anymore. Yeah, let us just forward to the next topic, sir. Okay.
On the condition, Mr. Chair, na those, what do you call this?
Slides.
No, the SSO.
Initials.
These initials, if the DS, who keeps on interrupting me, will disown that those initials are his. Will he disown those initials?
I think
Mr. Chair.
I think the proper person to answer those are people who are construction industry and Osamis. We need to ask people from Osamis
I will ask the contractor, Mr. Chair.
it's your call, sir. It's
Mr.
not my
Chair.
call.
Mr.
Mr.
Contractor.
Chair, I'm continuing raising my objection because
Yes, sige mag-object
hello.
ka kung gusto mo.
the author, Mr. Chair, is maliciously maligning already my name. The insinuation of presenting that equipment, which has no,
We'll
basis
ask
whether or
only
not
if
it is.
the equipment is
No.
a normal site in Osamis or is a normal player in providing equipment. And what does initial mean?
No. No, Mr. Chair. He
Hindi
presented a picture of a vehicle. And the vehicle, I mean, there are lots of vehicles.
We
Very
already okay, we will not show the pictures anymore. We will just let him propound these questions, okay?
And it should not be on that vehicle, Mr. Chair.
Ah?
Because why do you ask a certain person on that particular vehicle when it is not established whether that vehicle is the one that is being rented by the contractor, Mr. Chair?
Let the resource person answer that if he rented vehicles with initials HSO.
Oh, that should be the
That's a
preliminary
good question, right? Let him answer that. Please,
Okay,
please
Mr. Chair.
proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm beginning to feel that those interruptions are really necessary if somebody would want that the truth should not be shown.